Public health officials have repeatedly said that contact tracing is a critical part of reopening the economy.
But as they're working with the health department, it's voluntary, and that means contact tracers don't always get the information they need to keep the public safe. 10 on Your Side's Lex Gray joins us now with the vast differences and how people are responding to COVID cases.
That's right. We know that the Virginia Health Department is taking complaints about businesses that don't follow guidelines, but coronavirus isn't visible. And that means you, as a customer, put your health in the hands of any shop, salon, or restaurant you visit.
I may let it grow for a while.
Iris Dodson's hair may be pretty long by the time the pandemic is over, but she's all right with that after a Thursday haircut turned into a Monday morning nightmare.
And I received a call that following Monday that my hairstylist had tested positive.
Dodson says that information came straight from the salon, but she didn't know what to do next. Should she self-quarantine, get a test? Where? Should she notify her friends and family? She waited and waited to hear from a contact tracer and finally reached out to the health department herself.
They told me that they knew that there was a salon where there had been a positive case, but that they did not have the name of the salon or the people to contact.
Sounds shocking, right? But cooperating with contact tracers is in fact voluntary. Epidemiologist Lisa Engel tells me people lie all the time.
They don't report out of fear of something. What that something can be is dependent on the person. But a lot of times it's because they don't want their work to know, or they don't want a business to be jeopardized and be on the news.
But Engel says contact tracers can help guide staff through what steps do or don't need to be taken.
A lot of times the place the person was is not even in a public spot, so we don't recommend closing. So, I mean, it depends on the situation.
Dodson says she understands it's a really tough time for small businesses, but she won't be supporting this one again. And it's not because of the virus.
There should be an obligation to the public when you serve the public.
That's exactly how Rick Fraley feels, even though his 2 restaurants have also been hard hit during the pandemic.
One of our purveyors that we buy our food from, one of their delivery drivers, he tested positive. He was in the hospital. I talked to him on a Friday morning, and so we decided that moment to cancel service for the day and close.
Fraley did the same thing at Clementine's and the 10 Top for 2 long weeks. And not only did he reach out to the health department for guidance, he was also open about what happened on social media.
We were slammed busy yesterday at 10 Top, first day open. I think it would scare people away if they found out through the grapevine.
For those 2 weeks, Fraley still had bills coming in and employees to pay, but he shut down anyways.
It's hard to know what the right thing to do is all the time, but it wasn't a really hard decision, to be honest. I felt like we knew exactly what we had to do as soon as we heard about it.
And shutting down isn't always necessary. Engel says people need to talk to contact tracers so they understand whether they've been exposed and what that means for them and for their business.
What we're trying to do is make sure everybody that was exposed knows, so they can either self-monitor and stay home.
As for Fraley, he says the loss of those 2 weeks hurt, but not as much as the alternative.
It's not worth it to lose that sort of community trust.
Lisa Engel and her colleagues in the health department recorded an Ask the Experts video to help guide businesses through the pandemic. You can look for that on WAVY.com. I'm Lex Gray, 10 on Your Side.